So what degree are you doing?
Huh?
What degree are you doing?
Entrepreneurial management.
Okay, so guys, okay, so this is exactly why I want people to leave if they want to leave, because the less people we have, the better. So still, if you want to leave, you're more than welcome to leave. Okay. Okay, so this is how it's going to work out. You're first going to do, they did tell you, the guy that was here last week, if you master all these tutorial questions, I promise you, you're going to do so well in the test. And remember, it's 50 marks. I'll repeat this again. 50 marks. I've got section 1A, which is your multiple choice, and this is 20 marks. Remember? And then the second one is discussion questions. And I think I only have, out of 50, so I think I have 1, 2, 3 questions on the discussion questions, and that's it. That's a lot. But one of these is going to be there, and that's a definite. So I wish I had such in my time. You just never knew what to study, what to look at. So you have this, and you have a chance of working on it now. And I am here if you are confused. You've done your tutorial already, so this shouldn't even take our time, especially 1 and 2. Okay, the only thing probably would be 3, but also it will be the questions on 3 that will be there that you also find in your discussion questions. Okay, so quickly, we're going to do 1. Okay. And there will be a group to volunteer how they're answering that, and in another will counter-argue how they're answering if they see, or they think that group is correct, if they want to do another answer, okay, you're more than welcome. But if you are stuck, this is the reason we hear the tutors are here, if you are then stuck and you are not sure of what you're saying, okay, between your group members, then raise your hand and one of us will come to you. Okay, let's get started. Yeah, I'm allocating literally, like you guys, you did this stuff already. So 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Question 1, 5 minutes.
Alright, Ben, do you know what's going on?
Yeah. I never did, I studied, but I never did.
Okay, so there's production-oriented marketing, sales-oriented, marketing-oriented, and then like relationship/societal-oriented. So production-oriented is when the company like... Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Can I have a second? What's up? I am coming. Alright. What do you want to do? Okay, I'll come back. Okay, I'm gonna go sit at the back, but I know you got this, my G. I'm Teddy, by the way.
Teddy. I'm Katlego.
Katlego, good to meet you, man.
the test, okay? The venue and the time, I told you the time, it's 6 o'clock. And then the venue is somewhere in the DLS, but I'll post that for you today. Right here. how you're going to answer and how I give you the marks, okay? You will need to explain a concept, okay, theoretically, and this is what I told you. I'm not expecting you to like memorize the textbook as is, but you can explain something according to the way you understand it. Then the next section then would say, so in a discussion question would be, explain the areas of whatever, right? And then you mention all 5 of them. I'm not giving you a mark for mentioning anything. The only mark I give you is when you explain that concept. Then the second bullet point would be you relating it to a practical example. And if you're saying direct competition is blah, 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 and you just say BMW, I'm not interested. What are you saying about BMW and Mercedes? What makes them direct competitors? So you need to explain that. Okay, so you can't just say, e.g. bread. What about bread? Okay, so that makes sense. Remember, right? My memo is set, however, if you explain your concepts and it's probably stuff that's not on my memo, then it's easy for me to give you marks because you're making logical sense. But if you're just naming things as they are, then I can't help you. Does it make sense? Okay, so let's do one. Who's ready to give us the first answer? Okay, yeah, go for it. Do you want to stand, please? Do you need a mic? Where she said production intake. Does anyone want to do with the production orientation? Does anyone want to comment on that with a McDonald's example? Very nice, very nicely done. It's just a 9 out of 10, and I'll tell you why. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Did you hear that? Please repeat that. Do you understand? Please, thank you.
Okay, so production orientation is when the demand for any given product is like greater than what a company can supply, and like that means that you can never really meet the demand, and it would be something like coal manufacturing, as opposed to fast food, which like has an element of marketing.
So remember, if you're talking about, did you get that? So production would be more companies that are technically intense, right? However, if you're looking at fast food, I mean McDonald's, when they produce stuff, they come up with ideas. It's everything that we crave, we want. Okay, so they go on with what market is looking for, and they now start adding food for religious purposes and whatever. So they are already communicating to customers. So it's everything that they're selling that we want. Okay, so they're still satisfying our needs. Okay, so that's it. So then would be a 10 out of 10, just like that. Okay, can we move to the next one? Are we fine? Then let's move to the next one.
tourist orientation. So with the whole innovation of technology, how it's influenced products, we have to do with products as so how with cars, you can actually not drive them. You don't drive in cars anymore, or with like fridges and with fridges, how you can tell it notify you if there is something that you need. We even like a coffee machine that tells you when your coffee's ready, and then you get a notification telling you that it's ready. So that has to do with the product, and then with relationship marketing. This is how communication has changed with the product, with advertising the product as well. So with companies now, they use more like, they'll email you with promotions, or they'll SMS you to get
So they've shifted from traditional to more digital. Let's just give you an example of that. Yeah, that's how you should. Okay, so she has sales, okay, and then you have market as well. No, relationship, sorry, and market, market, which would make sense. So if you're looking at it from a consumer's point of view, this would be, so if I was to ask you this question, it would just for you to, remember there's no wrong, there's no right, like I said, you just need to justify why you're saying technologically, these would be the important orientations, okay, given the landscape and what's going on, like how she's done, if I've asked that and I'm, it's 4 marks, then I just give 4 marks. So it's an all-rounder of what you think. So you can still have one, and that's important for you. Remember, as a company, you can just only decide, be interested more in the market, which is a big thing right now. So you are saying, how do we create products or services that benefit consumers, but in a way that's convenient and accessible to them using technology? And that's that, and that's done. Okay. Thank you.
So before I answer, I just want to say, wouldn't marketing cover sales orientation? Because the whole point of sales orientation is to push products. So if you apply technological advancements into your marketing, that means you are able to satisfy consumer needs and wants better, which means your sales will go up anyways. So I think it's more so one thing than two separate things.
Okay, so if you look at, it's a good point, but if you look at marketing, so sales would be a marketing tactic. So marketing is a bigger strategic concept, right? Then under marketing, you then have sales, right? Sales, the production, the PR, right? The promotions. So it will be different components. So sales become a different component in marketing. So it's very important as a component on its own, because you can't then call sales marketing. It's like, you just can't do that, because then marketing is bigger than it is of sales. However, sales is then a component of marketing. So you can explain it like that, as a component, not interchangeably. Can't be that.
Okay, I say production orientation, because since production orientation applies to when demand is high, then it can create mass production by advanced technology can create mass production. And then an example would be, let's say the number of shoes that are ordered on like a website increased. A new machine that creates multiple shoes at one time will be satisfactory to customers.
Yeah. So this would be, if you're looking at this whole, 4IR that UJ loves so much, right? The fourth industrial revolution. So there's a lot of misconceptions about machines replacing people, right? However, there's also a benefit of having machines and you knowing how to operate that machine. Because if you think about it, if you ask somebody, I was listening this morning, and there was a big discussion about minimum wage, where people are, how can you propose somebody should earn 20 rands, per hour? What do you do with that money? End of the month, about 4,000 rand. We spoke about this in the last lecture. Okay. However, if you are now bringing in machines, yes, people will lose their job in terms of production. So you still have 10 people manually,
doing whatever they're doing, but you are saying I could then bring in a machine to actually increase, right, my production to meet the demand. But if I'm bringing that machine, that means maybe 5 people will lose their jobs. However, the 5 people that remain will actually earn more. You know what I mean? This is all about attaining like a certain skill. So you're still a matriculant, you go work, you do the same job as I would do if I'm a graduate. However, I'd get paid more. Does it make sense? Okay. So it's like a give and take type of situation. So I hope that makes sense as well. Okay. You're done. Okay.
And it saves time as well. Okay, and then I also say sales orientation because if the more advanced, okay, Skip, let's go to market orientation. Okay, market orientation is important because it allows if there's better technology, more people can be reached, so more customers can be informed about businesses, products.
Yeah, but products and services can be customized. It's very important. Right now, to be honest, I don't want to look like everyone else. I am not interested. I don't want to be treated like everyone else. I am not interested. It doesn't matter how poor, how rich I am. Right? I'm saying I need to feel special in my own right. So given what he's saying regarding relationship, okay, with technology, companies are now able to magnify, sort of try and meet you at your level, but at a very nice personal level. Does it make sense? Okay, so we can use the biggest example will be those loyalty cards that we all get, but we're not loyal to anybody. So you're just saying, I'm just gonna move with everyone. Whoever just wants to give me something, I'll take it, but as long as I feel like I'm getting something more value from this. Okay, again, we spoke about, so you have these companies that will fix whatever, and they'll still email you, right, what you normally buy on a monthly basis, and if there's specials on what you buy, then they'll send that information to you to remind you to come and store. And from that, you're then able to go and buy it. What's now even better is if there's a Clicks online, then you just add to cart, and then you just pay, and then it just comes to your place or however. Okay, are we good with that? So it's just writing it up like that. That it just means, like I said, logically, think about it logically. As a customer yourself, how does it benefit you? As a company, how does it benefit you? If you think of your answers like that, then I think you'll find everything to be easier to answer. Do you have any questions? Yeah. Do you have another one? Because I need to go to yeah.
The sales orientation, if there's better technology, it makes it faster to keep track of how many products are being sold.
Thank you.
I wanted to, I don't know if I can do this, but I wanted to challenge the production orientation being put first. And the reason for that is because it focuses on just pushing out the product and not really creating a relationship with the customer. And the reason why I say this is because they would just push it out, in my assumption from the theory, they just push it out, and once the customer gets their product, that's basically it. Whereas if there was less supply and more demand, and we used a relationship orientation, we could focus on finding an alternative for the customer within that brand. Tailoring a different product for them. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Is he saying sales or production? So let's take for example Coke. So with Coke production, you say that the point of it is just to push it. So the whole point of what you have to understand about production is that it's because there's a higher demand than there is supply. So companies then have to find ways in which to technologically outsource. So let's say for coal, for example. They have to find ways to produce more coal effectively than what they've already done, because there's a high demand for it. So what you're saying is it not being important if they just push out coal in a way that's not effective and efficient, won't have enough to sustain in the future. So that wouldn't work. Same thing with oil.
Same with oil. Okay. Can we move on? Are we all good? Okay, let's move on. Thank you. someone. Actually, I think that's a nice one. So think of it like that. How are you feeling about this person? Okay, do you have pleasurable experiences with them? We'll leave it at that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then from those thank you, say happy, but I think it's more, you just have to, okay, so if you say now, I'm pleased with the service or the product that I get from the service provider or whatever company, okay, therefore, because I'm happy, okay, I'm going to remain loyal to them. Okay, so the two just, right, you need to be satisfied before you're loyal, you know, before the next thing, or before you go and revisit that store, or go repurchase again, or even recommend to somebody, because that's what loyal customers do. But fine, so just make an example as you go along. Okay. Yeah?
So for satisfaction, I think we define it as the pleasure that comes from the fulfillment of a person's needs and expectations. And then as an example, we used McDonald's. If you're satisfied with food from McDonald's, you feel happier as your needs for food has been fulfilled. And the taste of the food meets your expectations. And then for loyalty, since loyalty and satisfaction go hand in hand, we said loyalty is the act of an organization maintaining constant support for another organization due to being satisfied. And then for an example, we said that if you're satisfied with the service of your dentist, you're more likely to return to that same dentist, which then means you're loyal to that dentist.
Couldn't agree with satisfaction and loyalty. So I was saying that you don't need to be satisfied. So I was saying you don't need to be satisfied to be loyal. So for example, I doubt that any of us are satisfied with this car, but we still stay loyal to them.
With the ESCOM example, right? You said we're not necessarily satisfied with the service ESCOM is giving us, but we're loyal. We're loyal because there's no other alternative to it. And it's a monopoly, so I don't understand where you're going to get your electricity from if you're, you know.
Most of us aren't satisfied loyalty.
But you both, you can both do it.
Guys, okay, don't confuse. Do you wanna add something? Okay, add something. All of you, add something, and then I'll come to you.
Okay, I think what we need to do is talk about the definition of loyalty. There's sort of like a blind absence. This garage is here, I'm going to go, it's convenient. But that's not loyalty. Loyalty is saying, I will never eat cake unless it's from this wood. That's loyalty.
Not because I don't have a choice.
So I think she's right when she talks about like the definition of loyalty, because it's basically like so to that company that you're buying from, even with them providing a lesser service or like a lesser service, you will still stick to them with alternatives. So it goes back to like the competition in chapter 3. If there's lower switching costs of your products, or they don't provide the service that you used to, you'll still go to that company. So for example, Nando's. If you're loyal to Nando's for one or at a certain franchise, you won't be satisfied with what they've given you, but at a different franchise you can be satisfied. So, and then you'll still remain loyal to that brand. So it's more so of, what he's saying isn't correct, he just had a bad example of it. Because obviously ESCOM, you have no other choice. But mostly it does work hand in hand. It does work hand in hand, being satisfied and being loyal to something, because then like it's very toxic if you're not satisfied with being loyal to someone. But it is. But there are instances where you can be unsatisfied but still remain loyal. It's just due to the circumstances you have.
Okay. Guys, let's move on. I hope we've got that. Okay. Let's move on quickly. I think I'm not gonna, number 4, do we need to go through that? Let's get to the serious stuff. Okay. Number 5, Dewey. Are you sure? Yes. Are you sure? Yes.
It's fine. We'll move on, but I'm telling you, the same mistake I pick up is gonna happen again. On this. Okay. How many people are saying let's move? Guys, quickly, if we were to, the hotel industry you've got in your book. We're not going to go through that. You're fine. Are you fine? Okay, let's do the insurance industry. We pick a company, let's do outsurance, yeah. Okay, what would be the product? Quickly, we don't need to, yes. See, the mistake is actually already, what's the product? There we go, right? Yeah. Right, yeah. So it's the different, thank you, right? The different portfolios. This is what happens each time. Somebody says it's the insurance. Yeah, what in insurance? There's so many types. What, okay? So you just specify that. I think price, we're good, and price, no, we're not good. Price? Okay, so also based on? Right. Based on the policy that you're getting, right, for whatever product, or also based on the type of item, right, that you're insuring. Okay, is that fine? Okay, so I think it was the first thing that I just wanted to make sure. So you just say price. There's people that say price and they give me $799. I promise you. And it will happen again from the guys that left. It will happen. Okay. Let's move on to chapter 2. Okay, are we fine with that, guys? Okay. Okay, I think, yeah. Remember, right? We'll probably explain, right, the 7 P's and give a practical example to each. The same way as I've done it, right? Sometimes I'll say in relation to this. Sometimes I'll ask you to give your own example. So you should be
1 mark for giving an example in relation to a scenario, whatever. So that's 2 marks. So probably if I say to you, give me 5 of them, maybe you're looking at 10 marks. Okay, just like that. Okay, do we need to do the microenvironment in detail? I think that's very self-explanatory. Please move on. Are you fine? No, different types of customer markets as well, that's fine. Okay, so with the ASNs, a lot of people, so I'll give you this one. A lot of people are asking me how I'm going to ask this, which makes sense, right? It's very detailed and particular. This is more, this stuff is what my multiple choice, and that's what I can tell. So you just have to deal with this in the next stage. So let's move on. Then we'll try to find the question. At least you know that much about it. Okay.
Okay, let's get to number 6, SWOT analysis. DSTV quickly, strength. Firstly, how do you determine, how can you, what is the strength? What do you base the strength of a company on? Yes. Something like Tourette. Okay. Okay, so profitability and also, what they're good at leads to profitability, right? So they're able to increase their capital, their income, their revenue, and hopefully break even or even make profit. Yes. Their competitive advantage. Nice. Okay, so we get the. Okay, so what would be a strength for DSTV? Yeah. Popular brand. And? Okay, and their market share is quite big. Okay. Come again? They are? Oh, China Bara. Yes. Okay, so this is what they're good at. Okay? Yeah.
They have rights to, they play shows that are strictly, not strictly, but they have shows that appeal to the African market. Like
that's a nice one. Yes. So if you were to compare with your Netflixes, they don't really have much of our local African content, but DSTV would have. Something like we are looking for some people. Okay, that's it. Let's move to weakness. Yeah?
They have a tendency of repeating shows, which...
Yeah. Yes, okay, repeating shows. Okay, reception of channels is a big one. Reception of channels affected by the weather, which actually could also be a threat, which is something you can't really control. Remember, weaknesses are also things that you can control within your business. Okay, so that could also be a threat. Yeah. Okay, call centers vary. Call center services sometimes poor. No, it's fine.
They're very fixed.
Yeah. I was saying this to somebody last week. I said it would be so nice for DSTV in the case to give you a choice to do a mix yourself. And they limit the number. Okay, so maybe somebody must take it up with them and make money. Let's see. No, they'll just take your idea and make money and not yeah, price. Very nice one. Price increases. Okay, you saw now, I think from, is it May or April? Yeah, in April, you think, what am I paying for really? Especially when they're repeating shows. I think that's the worst thing ever. Okay, we've got, is there somebody else? Okay, threats. Okay, let's do threats first. Because from threats, you're able to identify an opportunity. Threats? Come again? Yes. External environment, yeah?
The internet, so now we can stream and watch shows on.
Yeah, okay. Internet, which somebody identify the internet as a competitor, right? Yeah. Okay, unstable political environments in the country and the future. future in relation to DSTV, e.g. Okay, so the type of policy making would then affect how they regulate internally, okay, within what they would like to branch into, right, and the types of products they would like to actually offer as well in the future. Okay, guys, you need to give an example that makes sense to you, then you're able to explain it. I think people have given a lot, and I hope people are making notes. Okay, yeah.
I got it on tape.
I don't have time, not today. Okay, not today, I'm not even trying to rise from the dead. I'll okay, yeah, I mean, but how, I don't mean to offend anyone, but guys, honestly, please check yourselves if you believe this. Okay, I actually have a friend that does, oh my gosh, it's the worst thing ever. Okay, man of God. Okay, economically, right, remember, you can't say to me broadly, you know, economically, this is how it affects the company. You need to relate it back to GSTV. In what sense? No, you're mentioning consumers. In what sense?
Yeah, consumers, like people cut down
Nice. Okay, then it affects their profitability, their market share. It's actually a very nice one. Okay, somebody else? Yeah. Guys, one thread. Yeah.
I just thought of it now, so I might be I'll start with the example. With DSTV, they are linked with more than just different shows. They're linked with organizations like the SABC. So if you're linked with an organization that has a lot of scandals, then you support them. So SABC is your super sport, and everything is SABC 1, 2, 3, 4. So that could fall back on you as well. Whereas with Netflix, I know that what they did when they started is pay the producers of that specific show. I want to have that show on my channel, so you don't have to deal with all the politics of that specific network.
Yeah, because, yeah, no, you're right. The biggest thing with scandals is, so if you also link it in terms of, you know, the sustainability and the growth of the business, is they then start making decisions that benefit them, right? You're looking at the board of the SABC, most of the decisions they're making, it doesn't actually benefit anybody but themselves. So then this means if there's price hikes or something is good, then it affects us as consumers, and that means again, we don't have disposable income, right, economically, and then this means we can't now even subscribe, so we'd rather go with the internet and then stream for free. That's what you call it, yeah. Okay.
So I think DSTV, from my point of view, I think it needs money from the lower class and the middle class. Yeah. So if inflation increases, the prices are going and then people from the middle class and the
yeah, the bottom of pyramid, yeah. Yeah, fair. Yeah, this is an economic issue leading to her point. Okay, opportunities 3. Okay, this one is big. So we just need 3. Opportunity, yeah.
DSTV, like multi-choice and DSTV, I know multi-choice tends to get like film graduates like an opportunity to produce shows or to see what's
okay, it happens. Okay.
Or to see like how the industry is. So then with that, it can attract external investors.
Yeah.
There are new opportunities to bring entertainment.
Yeah, or new content. Yeah, okay. Somebody else? Okay, I'll just mention this one, they can partner as well. Yeah, it's an opportunity. Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to count as an opportunity, but because of how inflation rises also this different budgets. So you can say that they kind of are trying to sort that out.
Yeah. Okay. So given, yeah, I mean, if you look at, yeah, currently the unemployment rate, what happens in terms of interest, price increases, this and that. you would actually say that through that, when they look at the extended environment, then they determine, okay, from this, how much are consumers willing to pay for what? And then they create that as an opportunity. But I mean, another opportunity would be for them literally to just give us choice to choose our own channels. So that would be nice. Yeah, so I mean, I'm canceling because of it. Because right now, I just want sports or whatever, but I don't have that option. I need to add everything else that I don't need. Okay, so as a result, then I'm like, no, I'm not interested anymore. Okay, so how do you then create this, okay, into an opportunity, which is probably what you're saying. Okay, guys, we need to move on. Fine, yeah? Yeah. Remember, so if you mention something as a threat, okay, you can also use it as an opportunity. Okay, so you're saying, okay, this is threatening our business. How do you then use this to create an opportunity out of the problem? Okay. Okay, and then we find, so you get the gist, right? So if I were to give an iPhone, you would you'd be able to do, right, SWOT analysis, and for a brand like BMW, you would still be able to do SWOT analysis. Okay. You can have existing, you can have your, yeah, you can come up with your own opportunities, yeah. Okay. I think it's done. Okay. Okay, guys. Hold on. Okay. Number one. Okay. You're gonna do that one quickly. Let's go.
Which one?
Four levels at which competition emerges in the industry. So we have similarity of products or services. So here it's just basic method of a firm finding its competitors which compete directly by producing the same products or services. For example, we have BMW, Mercedes, and then the second one.
Yeah, okay. I just mentioned you can't just say BMW. Like, what about BMW and Mercedes?
Okay,
BMW. You can just memorize the description. You just need to now align it. I know some students that when they answer, they combine the explanation with the example. Normally, I do actually prefer that. Then it's, do you know what I mean? Then it makes sense to prove why. Then you say, for example, this and this. Okay. Yeah, but if you're explaining first, then you better, explain again why that example is relevant to that scenario concept. Okay, yeah.
Okay, for example, BMW and Mercedes, they compete directly in the manufacturing of vehicle market. And then,
do you see how if you had done it together, then you would have just, do you see what I mean? Yeah. But now it's like repeating. Just find a way of constructing it in a way that makes sense. If you still do that, you still need to go back and refer to theory, what do you mean? Okay.
And then the second one is similarity of product or service category. So here we've got a firm identifying its competitors, which they compete indirectly. For example, Nando's and Spears, the manufacturers of sauces.
I'm telling you now. If you're going to memorize, then you mix things then what happens is what I find students, and you start mixing things around. Because now you come to me about where this one for, just try and understand. Okay, let's move on.
The other one is products or services that satisfy the same consumer needs. So here it's manufacturers or suppliers that meet the needs of consumers. For example, Telkom and Vodacom, their data bundle offer and phone contracts. And then the last one is products or services that satisfy the same consumer spending. Okay. Competition can come from a firm that offers products or services in a similar price range. And then same spending power influences the customers to substitute one product for another. So for example, a customer can just say, today I want coffee, today I want a soft drink, because they don't really take into consideration the prices.
That's basic. Now that's fine. That'll be good. Thank you. Yes, that's okay. Yeah, you need to. Okay. Okay, guys. I think fine with the structures, repetitive structures. I think that's fine. Okay. I mean, we spent time on this, and I gave you an example, which you took a picture of probably. But does anyone want to confirm anything here? Lesego?
An example for earlier public situation. And the petrol stations being weird because it's a public suppliers. Same thing, and they are business at the time. If anyone to come in.
Yeah. I think because it's very people need to come in. It's just a matter of care capable. Do you know what I mean? I don't think it's not scarce. Yeah.
Okay, talking about the oligarchy situation. So,
explain it first.
It's when a small number of companies dominate on market.
Okay.
The oligopoly.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that one. So, with regards to that, an example of that would be, with this big example, the petrol station. So, okay, for the petrol stations to be an example, there's multiple petrol stations, but that's a few. Pure Energy, Total.
What's the explanation of it?
The explanation of it is a small number of companies which dominate the market. So that number of companies dominate the petrol market. So would it not fall under that situation? Because
what you're saying, there's only so many, right? Okay? Yeah.
I think when it comes to that, certain competition structure, most places actually called the core competitive limit content. So whereby there's actually a number which, for example, if you look at the test book, they use like a specific number of networks. So they say 10 Vodacom, Salsi, and that like I think it's Oli. Excuse the pronunciation, but I think it's what's an Oli called a poly or whatever it is. Something there. So they actually practice like a whole like company business. That's the difference. Whereas monopoly is like just Escom or something.
Yeah.
So that's the difference.
Yeah. You know what? I'll take it. So if you're explaining it right, I'll take it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, can we do number 4? Okay, benefits of substitute products. Anyone?
one is benefit. If I'm going to leave this one, it's another one. So we can use it in my own stuff. I need a convenience store. I don't have to travel far distances to find your stuff. And then also there's no performance.
What's the example?
No, convenience.
Yeah. Yeah. What's the example?
Oh, accessibility, but so basically, like, let's look for like 2 things.
Yeah.
It's something like, I use Colgate or whatever. But if I'm not traveling, use Colgate and I'm like Aquafresh is out there, I don't have to go far distances to look for Aquafresh. So it's like, yeah, it's always fine. And then the next one is the performance benefit. So this is more like what companies promise me. Like they promise me that this product is going to perform well for me. Yeah. Basically, so for example, like your car company and stuff. So
what about cars? What about cars companies?
like how they know, for example, how they promise you, okay, this car is going to perform in the way that you can do.
Guys, please, you can't, don't like give vague answers, okay? So, if you're looking for performance in a car, what exactly are you looking for? Right, the speed, sound, comfort, and so safety, there we go. So, it's very important and what are you looking for? Okay.
So if I want to buy something,
Okay, so also these are self-explanatory, right? It's why would you substitute a product for another, or a service for another, or a company for another, technically. But if you're going to give an example, don't leave it as broad as you are giving it, but just try and narrow it down. Like it's normally easier to say, for example, you can actually say, for example, if I'm buying a BMW, okay, it promises me shared driving pleasure. What does shared driving pleasure mean? Talking about comfort, speed, and technology system within the car. Do you know what I mean? So stuff like that, seat adjustments, and just be specific. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so in your exactly, it shows me you understand. So in your paper, you just think outside the box and then just come up with examples and probably why are you even giving that example. Remember, it's 2 marks, so please don't write a whole page for 2 marks as well. You have something to say. Yeah. Oh, butter. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Which one dissolves quicker? Because that's another thing, right? Depending on what you want to do. So if you want to do that as a bread spread, then drama is your person, you do your thing. But then if you, the butter, the margarine, yes. Then you write like one that's like a rock. Then that's another thing altogether. So you must take it out of the fridge, put it in the microwave. Yeah, so those are the struggles. But yes, it's a very good example. Okay, but it's more what am I getting for what, but for what purpose as well. Okay, all right, guys. Okay, so and then the reason why I'm including the ones I'm including is what we're focusing on. Okay, out of those, I'm going to choose one, like I said to you, literally. Yeah, okay, or 2, I don't know, I can't remember now. Okay, no, I do remember. Okay, so the 3-step process. The key success factors. Okay, because the nature of this question as well would be good for, okay, again an assignment, right, where you need to elaborate. In a test situation, definitely not, but it is there as something. Yeah, so I've hinted there, honestly, just like understand what I'm saying. But if you've covered what we covered today and you made notes, then we're ready for Thursday. Okay, guys, we're done. You can come see me or the tutors. We'll just be here for another 10 minutes if there's something.
please go to the workshop. It's not specific to marketing, but it's important for your academic career for the whole 3 years. So guys, please go, C-List 308, please write it down. 22-3, C-List 308. A register will be taken, so please go. Oh, guys, please sit down. Okay, so the workshop is basically to help you guys with like life skills. So this is to help you coping with your university life and everything. So please go, guys. Thank you, bye.